Only 700 pages to go. Scribes took years to copy books out one at a time, all before the invention of the printing press in 15th century Germany. Johann Gutenberg created a system where hot liquid metal was poured into a mold, which was engraved with relief images of letters in reverse. Once the characters cooled, they could then be filed down and transferred to a printing press. A leather ink ball then applied oily ink and it was all pressed onto paper. Now before this, the medieval reader would sometimes have to travel miles to get a hold of any of the thousands of books then in circulation. But by 1500, there were more than 15 million books in Europe. And this new invention unleashed something for which no one was prepared: the works of Martin Luther. Luther is said to have nailed his 95 Theses to a church door in Wittenberg. He accused the church of corruption and Christians of moral laxity. But this probably wouldn't have been enough to set in motion the events which created the Reformation. Church officials surely would have seized this heretical document before it was seen by the congregation. No, it was leaked to printers in the area, who got to work immediately. They printed it, and it spread like wildfire.
Public appetite for news of the here and now was growing as well. Ever since Johann Carolus printed the first newspaper in 1605, printing presses have proliferated all over the planet. Some 1.5 billion people read newspapers every day, and not just for the information and entertainment. In fact, the revolutions currently unfolding across North Africa are due in large part to the spread of ideas enshrined in the written word. Whether it's books and newspapers or Facebook and Twitter, the ability to fire the fervor for change was set to light by Gutenberg more than 500 years ago. I cannot think of another invention that has had any such impact, but I can think of another machine that's had a very different fate.
The bike is the embattled herbivore of the urban jungle. We can cut through traffic while drivers complain of congestion. It's low cost and no exhaust. And it's come a long way since its 19th century origins, when people had to walk them along. There were no pedals and no brakes. Let's go see a more modern model. Hello, sir. Adam, right?
That's right, and
Adam.
Kyle.
That's right. Good to meet you.
Likewise.
So Adam Simpson here. So I believe this is one of your finest, is it?
It is the state of the art of mountain bike technology.
Can I
Sure, pop aboard.
try it? Yeah. Okay.
We'll see how it fits you. So let's have you put your feet on the pedals.
Oh, I feel the suspension already. I want my tires to be maximum pressure for high speeds, but I want to be able to cruise down any boulevard that happens to be bumpy.
Tough to do. A low pressure tire gives you smoother rolling and better traction on rough surfaces. Compromises its rolling efficiency on smooth and flat surfaces.
So what you're saying is I had a much better deal when I had a 10-speed bike as a kid that I could take off of a cliff and down the street and it would still be intact.
You had a more versatile bike, but it wasn't necessarily very good at any one task.
This would also be nice at hopping off curbs, I guess,
It
and
would
jumping
be.
right into traffic, no?
I wouldn't want to jump into traffic with any bike.
Okay, well, I'm going to try it nevertheless. Let's take it for a spin.
Sounds good?
All right, cool. Thanks a lot, Adam.
You're welcome, Kyle.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, remember, that's just a test ride. Be nice.